Jesus.
Danny Wells, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Danny keeps the good. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny Wells.
Danny Wells.
Out front and foul to the left side. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. O'Neill going back on it. Grabs it right up against the wall. Top of the second, now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Hit on the ground to short. A dive, nice stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Bradish back to work. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second with nobody out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get to.
Pickoff throw. Wells back in on a dive. Ground ball left side. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. Back at Yankee Stadium. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Urias.
1-1-1.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. Another. Danny Wells, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out, runner at second. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one gets away at the plate. Well done behind the dish. On the ground, Westberg. One at second to second, and that's not it. Orioles an out away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
1-1-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
One down. And the batter now, Danny Wells. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches, just 21 years old, and he was born in Canada. Drilled out towards left center field. O'Neill hauls it in, 2 away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here's a 1-2. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Nobody out, runner at first.
Danny Wells.
Driven deep center field on its way. Home run. His second homer this series, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Line drive, base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Got him looking, and that is a big first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1, and that's 2. And up next for New York, Danny Wells. He's already homered here in this one. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And that ball is gone. A two-run homer, and they add on. It's 7-0. Orioles an out away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. This could end it. Got it! And that's the ball game. Wells really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Henderson, the runner at second with one away. Out to short. Wells whips it to first, and O'Neill is retired. So digging in, Danny Wells, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. O'Neill going back on it. Way back there and gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they cut it to the deficit. It's 3-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Double play ball to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He knocks it off the foul pole. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Out to short. Wells. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, Danny Wells. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Line drive. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. It's 6-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And that one finds its way through. And the batter will be the shortstop, Danny Wells, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
Wells with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. A sensational 4-homer effort at the dish.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed.
And a final 8-7. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Danny Wells, he's home. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Danny Wells. Perfect at the plate last night, 5 for 5. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Fires over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Now that
Wells made a massive impact in his last game with 4 home runs. Hot shot to third. They get the force, and that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Danny Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Slides, but it gets by him. Runner on at first with one gone. Pedro Leon stepping in now for the Yankees. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So runner at second, 2 down. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hines. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out.
Number 33.
2 outs, nobody on. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground, and this should do it. Leon whips it to first on the run, and that'll do it. Wells really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every
Danny Wells, fresh off an impressive 2 homers. 1 down. Danny Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, and foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just to ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Goldie working through some struggles lately. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Runner takes off in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far, so why not try to put some pressure on him?
Runner goes again. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And that's going to bang against the wall. And in its second with an RBI double. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goldie to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Abbott back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. and they add to their lead. It's 2-0, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run, 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So, runner at second, 2 down. Pedro Leon stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-2 now. Runner takes off for third. De La Cruz throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Danny Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That one ripped. That's back there. Get out of town.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, TJ Friedl. Hit on the ground to short. Wells handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. 1 run across. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Wells was a big contributor for them in the win. Knocked out 5. Danny Wells, fresh off an impressive 1 down. Danny Wells now at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
He's in there. Cole with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. 1 out and a runner at second.
Danny Wells.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the air, center field. Friedel has a beat on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Wright.
Man at first with one gone. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Danny Wells. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
They take the force out. That's out number 3. So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny Wells. He's already homered here in this one. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Squeezes it, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Santiago Espinal digs in now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Wells. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a mad little baby. My belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars. Got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. A mission to make it. I need the round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you did the luck, but you didn't make it. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it. It's just something that you lack. Like the Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me. It's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We at Saks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend. I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide. I don't trip. I glide when I dip. I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide. I don't trip. I glide when I dip. I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push. Give me keys to that blue Impala, just the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if you can take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me. It's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We have Saks and some dirty bands. What's the price of gas?
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. Queen's poetry emotion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. Queen's poetry emotion, she don't ever mind me.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bill's